This week's episodes on Deck the Hallmark are presented by Dial It Back, a movie you can stream right now on Prime Video. Later in the show, you're going to find out a little bit more about it.
This is a Bramble Jam podcast. Hi, I'm Bran, and I love Mistletoe Mysteries.
Hi, I'm Dan. I despise mistletoe mysteries.
I'm Alonso, and it's December, and suddenly the corpses are piling up. And this
is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Nope.
We'll be right back after this break here on the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Oh my gosh, we're finally here.
Bingo,
Peak
bango.
season.
We're finally here.
The big show.
That's right.
The big network.
After-
Mistletoe Murders.
That's right. After having to
Mysteries.
relive the first season,
Yeah. What a time that was.
passing it off as a new season classic. What a time it is to
What
be.
a time to be alive. And here's the thing is we didn't cover these last Christmas. We waited till January, February to cover them. And so it feels like we watched these a lot more recently than we watched Christmas movies.
That is true. It does
Yeah.
feel like that. It does feel like that.
Nothing like a within the same year rerun. You
That's
know?
exactly right.
right.
Yes.
Alonso, how are you?
I'm great. I'm just ready to dig into the season with both hands. Starting to see like stuff on the shelves in the stores. The commercials are on TV. It's all happening.
It's Christmas.
I mean, yeah. What day is it today? I forgot.
It is.
Can you just remind me? Just
tell you,
like it takes a long time for us to figure out the day around here,
does.
which is a weird thing.
So
It's
Before
early
I-
November.
Before I confirm or deny the existence of Christmas in 2025, I'd love to know the day.
It is Thursday the 13th.
November. Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course
you
you're starting to
know.
see stuff around.
Absolutely.
Now, I mean, I may not
Naturally.
get my tree until the day after Thanksgiving, but we're already in the Christmas movie season for my kids. We don't wait till
Heck yeah.
Thanksgiving for that. I mean,
Absolutely. I
So
mean, you
here
can
we
only,
are.
you can only do so much. You
Well,
can only
yeah,
do so much.
Only hold off for so long.
Mistletoe Murders is Hallmark's attempt at a Christmas mystery TV show.
TV show.
Based on the Audible original series, apparently. I have not listened, but I've heard good things. What do we need to know? What do we need to know heading into season 2? There's Emily, and there's Kamira, and there's
We
Sam.
leave, and it appears there's going to be spoilers in this episode, right? There's no way we can really break
Oh
this
well,
down.
yeah, that's a recap. and
But
surely
even
you've
with the
seen it by
new, I mean,
now.
there's a pretty big spoiler at the end of episode 2 that I'm sure we're going to have to talk about.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the show yet, heavens to Murgatroyd, go
Yeah, heavens
watch
to Murgatroyd.
the 2 new episodes, of Mistletoe
Yes.
Murders
Go watch the new movie.
before we get into it.
But yeah,
Cold
she was at some point a hacker that worked for some organization, and now in the first season, we believe that there's a group that knows where she is called Chimera. That's the way I understood it, at least. We believe that there's a group that knows where she is called Chimera, and she thinks she's hidden away in this small town where she runs a Christmas decoration store. She's starting to fall in love with the cop and helping him solve the local murders that Alonso already said are piling up.
That's right.
And at the end of the last season, we see across a computer screen that someone knows who she is and where she is.
That's right.
And so she's like, oh my God, or at least we are led to believe, oh my God, Chimera is going to get her. She has not defeated Chimera.
She's
And
not.
her relationship with the cop goes south because she is being kept hidden by somebody so high up he can't even access it.
That's
That's
right.
right.
And so
So
when he finds
now-
out some info, he's like,
Yeah.
tell me who you are. And she's like, I can't. And then they get into a fight. He walks out. And that's awkward because they were very much, into each other, but
That's
also
exactly
because his daughter was
Worked
working
her
seasonally
at
at
the
the
store.
That's
store.
right. So that is where this season is going to kick off. It's
That's right.
going to kick off where that one ended, which is with her and Sam basically at a crossroads. Okay.
It's not like they're going to jump to next Christmas.
So Mistletoe Murders, season 2, episodes 1 and 2, Cold War is what it's called. Originally aired on the Hallmark Channel on November the 7th.
Yeah, last week.
And it went a little something like this. So Detective Sam is still waiting for an answer. Who is this Emily Lane? But she can't tell him, so he ends up leaving. He's real hurt, but not before Emily says that she really wishes that they could have taken that nice long walk in the snow. So yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
11 months later.
Oh, there it is.
Emily is out for a jog. She thought about leaving and starting all over again in another small town, but she just couldn't leave. She loves it in Fletcher's Grove. Cut to the diner where these two teenagers are hanging out in a booth. One of them is Violet. We know her. She's Sam's daughter. Used to work at the Mistletoe, no longer is, because of how things ended with Sam. But also, the guy's name is Kyle, and he and Violet are clearly into each other. We then meet the coach of the chess team that Kyle is on. His name is Tim Henley, and they lost, and he's very grumpy about it. When Emily bumps into Sam later, they make awkward small talk and go their own way. We see the chess coach get to his home and see a note on the door. He reads it, seems shocked, runs inside, grabs what appears to be some sort of go bag, hops in his car, and speeds off. Speaking of go bags, Emily has been a lot more cautious of trying to track down who it is that is trying to track her down, making sure that she cannot basically be found. She's never going to let her guard down again until she does. And then she will. Violet asks Emily to teach her chess. She's like, you should just ask Mr. Henley. And that is when she tells her that, oh, Mr. Henley's just missing. After that day in the diner, he just turned in his resignation and no one has heard from him since. This sets off alarm bells for Emily, and she goes to his house and is even more suspicious by the things she finds. So she takes the case to Detective Sam. He says, I'll look into it. After she leaves, we see that he has been continuing his investigation into who she is. She goes to the school to bring some decorations for the school dance that Violet asked for. When she hears some cheering, she goes inside and finds the chess team competing, or practicing at least, and she gets talking to Vice Principal Richard Leland, who is also now the interim chess coach. It's here that we find out that Emily knows a ton about chess. Richard only stepped in to help his son, who is on the team, after the coach unexpectedly left, so he asked if she would consider coaching since she knows so much about chess. She says no. Obviously, Emily keeps snooping and hears tell that the coach was in a relationship with a rival chess coach across town. Seems suspicious. She takes this information to Sam, and it leads to a big argument between the two of them. She finds the other coach and can't stop herself from asking questions. She brings up the rumors, and she says that those are just rumors. I would never tarnish my reputation like that. She then stumbles upon Kyle getting in a fight with the vice principal's son, arguing about chess. Luckily, janitor Benjamin Ayers is there. What? And he is there to break them up. Naturally, Sam is like, hey, what are you doing here at this school? He takes a call and she overhears what he's talking about. Turns out they found Tim's car at the airport with his suitcase still in the trunk. The next day, she's back to ask the vice principal more questions. On her way out, she sees janitor Benjamin Ayers there. When all of a sudden a dog comes walking in, she figures out, oh, that's Tim's dog. And so who abandons their dog when they're going on a big trip? What's going on here? They follow the dog down to the basement, and the dog stops and just lays down on the floor, clearly in a spot with newer concrete.
With a body-sized concrete pour, yes.
That's exactly right. So she calls it into Sam. They bring in the radar tech. They confirm there's a body under there. So Sam comes over to her place to catch her up to speed. Sparks, they're flying, baby. But he stumbles upon a piece of paper under her couch, takes a picture of it because it might lead to more information about who she really is. He goes back to watch the security footage from the school and sees Tim get in an argument with Kyle before he ended up going missing. Kyle ends up punching the wall. Not looking good for our guy, Kyle. At the same time, Kyle is asking Violet to be his date for the winter dance. She says yes, right as her dad comes in and arrests her boothang. Emily goes to talk to Sam, and he shows her a death threat that was found at the scene, the one that was taped to the door. Basically, it's a threat that says something along the lines of
"Stay away from Kyle."
No, that's
that's
later.
a different one.
It's like, hey, you better back off, or else what's going to happen to what happened to your dog is going to happen to you. He finds out his dog is missing, so he assumes my dog is dead. That's what worried him so much. So to get closer to figuring out what's going on here, she agrees to coach the chess team. Kyle ends up showing up after getting released from the police and tells Emily that he is innocent. She also hears that the vice principal, he's really given his son a talking to, really, really loudly. The day ends with her agreeing to play chess with janitor Benjamin Ayers, because who can pass up that opportunity? Turns out the son of the vice principal has been selling papers. You know, like
rolling papers?
No, like the answers.
Term papers.
Selling term papers.
There it is.
Got it.
And I guess the coach found out about this. So that rival coach comes by to accept the offer. Apparently, they offered her the coaching gig as well. Obviously, it's already been taken. Emily sees Tim's lucky tie in her back seat, so Sam brings her in for questioning as well. Afterwards, Sam and Emily get into another big fight, but they end up making up later that night, and he tells her that he's so thankful that she is in Violet's life. And they get real close to kissing, but he bounces. It's party time, y'all. Violet goes to grab something from her locker, and that is when she finds the note that says, "Stay away from Kyle.
Stay away from Kyle.
This is your only warning." Emily, who is also at the dance, decides to use this opportunity to snoop in Vice Principal Leland's office and finds that he had been practicing what appears to be Tim's signature. That's suspicious, huh? At the same time, Violet finds the vice principal and shows him the note, and he tells her, "Come with me, we can figure out what's going on." So they go to his office. Emily is trying to find her when she finds janitor Benjamin Ayers. He is distraught. He says that he made a mistake. He left a note to scare Violet off because he didn't want Kyle distracted for the chess tournament. Why? Because Kyle is his son.
Oh, he's my son.
Kyle doesn't know that yet. He took the job to be close to his son and just kind of keep an eye on him. Obviously, Kyle overhears this. What a way to find out that your dad's a janitor. She hears Violet scream and finds out that in the vice principal's office, finds her in the vice principal's office. His son had just come in and told the vice principal, "Hey, I have to come clean about this murder," not realizing that Violet was right there. Emily shows up and he comes clean to everything. Here's what happened. Tim thought that the vice principal killed his dog and came to confront him. Turns out not at all what happened, but that's what he ended up there. They get in a bit of a tussle. The kid shows up, sees them fighting, comes and pushes Tim, and Tim falls back. His head goes through a coat hanger thing, one of those things that hangs on the wall.
You got it.
Woof. Leland then worked to cover up the murder because who wouldn't do that for their son? Sam is there to hear all about it, obviously, right outside the door. And Violet finds Kyle and slow dances with him outside in the snow as Emily and Sam watch on from the distance. Throughout the episode, we've been seeing flashbacks of Emily's life and how she's joined this computer team back when she was in high school and eventually pitched playing some sort of new game of sorts called Chimera, which is a word that Sam ends up circling in his research. And that, my friends, was Mistletoe Murders, Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2,
The Cold War. We did it. Yeah.
All right. We did it. Let's take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to break this episode down, or episodes down, here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Today's episode is presented by Dial It Back. It's streaming right now on Prime Video.
That's a wild Christmas movie.
It's
Braden.
a wild Christmas movie, Dan. When you and I found out about this movie, we were hesitant. I said, I got to check this movie out for myself. We both did. And we had a blast with it. The best way that I've seen it described is Home Alone meets National Lampoon's Family Vacation. If you like those two movies, imagine them as one, and then also throw your expectations out the window because you don't know what you're going to get. It's wacky. It's weird. It's funny. It is not like your traditional Hallmark movie. So if you need a break from that, Dial It Back is for you. Dan, we got a trailer. How about we play the trailer, give people a little taste of what they can expect with Dial It Back. It's streaming right now on Prime Video.
We got married.
You're
Boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me I was gaining a step-granddaughter and a granddaughter-in-law? He's way to keep it in the family.
I mean, what if people find out? I'll never get elected as the next HOA president. Funny thing. This is not my painting. What the hell is this?
What do you want?
The painting.
Oh my. Who is this handsome man?
This is Dan's third cousin.
Fifth. Actually, twice removed.
It's not acceptable.
Well, looks like we're all moving to West Virginia.
Who's that good boy?
We're back. Hi, everybody. We're talking Mistletoe Murders, Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2, or Movie 1. I don't
However
care.
you wanna say
I don't
it.
care, honestly, how you describe it.
important.
We're back. We're back. Let's share our thoughts on this. We're going to start with a hot take. We're going to share exactly how we felt about these episodes, this movie. I'm going to start with you, Alonso. Alonso, what'd you think?
Well, a whole lot going on here, obviously. I mean, you left out a whole subplot about the sheriff or the cop turning to like the local shady guy
Yes,
to
that's
find
right.
out what these numbers mean that
I
she
did.
was searching for, yada, yada.
You
And
mean
that's where
Famous
the
Ray?
whole-
Yeah, Famous Ray.
Famous Ray,
Well,
of
we're going
course.
to talk more about Famous Ray. Don't
who
worry.
sponsors the chess team. And that's also where he finds out about Chimera. And Chimera was her like handle.
It was
in
her
high
handle.
school.
It wasn't a game. It was the big twist of this episode is she is Chimera.
Or she was.
Chimera. So she what we
And somebody-
thought is this entity versus her.
Right.
And maybe she is hiding as Chimera and someone's trying that's a big paradigm
Yeah.
shift for us.
Or like somebody stole the name because they're very much targeting
Lots of
her.
questions
specifically.
about
it.
Yeah. It
Yes.
could go in a lot of different ways. But yeah, generally speaking, certainly no a share of wait what's, but if you're a fan of this, if you've been enjoying these characters, they're back, and we get the same sort of prickly interplay between Emily and Sam. We get sort of the I forget the woman's name who's like the awful one who is still running the decorations for the dance because she never passed the reins, so
Yeah, what a
she's
thing.
still running her high school dances, which is kind of hilarious. I'm the mysteries are not my favorite flavor of Hallmark, but there's enough Christmas in here to get me through.
I love it. I think that this is great. I think that's. I was nervous because I thought they did such a good job with season 1 that it's like, fool me once. I feel like, it's hard.
You said it.
It's
Yeah.
hard. They do a great job in this episode of reeling back in. For me, I was brought back in pretty quickly, and I feel like why is this so hard for Hallmark with their mysteries to make something this compelling with all their mysteries? I think what this does a great job of is they use her narration really well to help move the story along, to help give you information without it just being two people talking and explaining to you. Like, they use the narration really well and to their advantage to where they can tell you what's going on without it feeling like I'm just watching two people talk. There's something about that just really works. And I think that, it really helps. Really helps. I have a hard time with the mysteries occasionally because I just feel like they drag, and this never once dragged for me. I was all in the whole time, and I thought it was really, really, really fun. I'm really excited to see where the next, 2 movies take us over the next couple weeks. Dano?
Yeah, I thought this was great. I thought this was a perfect balance of the long-running story and a compelling mystery. The first 20 minutes I thought were really tough because it felt like a lot of setup, and I felt like that was dragging. But the following hour, I thought was pretty sensational. I thought it was better than the first season. And I'll tell you why. A couple of things. First of all, I saw Ben Ayers, and I was like, man, if anyone is ever been sad about telling Hallmark they should do cameos, it's this guy. Because 3 years ago, we were over here going, wouldn't it be fun if they created a Hallmark verse and everybody showed up? And now it's like, oh my goodness, the horse has been dead for years. But I saw him and I was like, oh no, what are we doing? And then Ayers is giving a character performance. And he's really good, and he's a part of the mystery, and it's a twist I didn't see coming. And I thought that there's plenty of wait what's, but I thought the entire chess club mystery was really, really good. It was a good mystery that didn't feel overpacked with characters whose existence seemed futile, like they didn't matter. It was a good, solid mystery. The chemistry is there between our two leads, but the best for me was like, I was very intrigued by how they gave us a twist with new information that doesn't actually give you anything. And when mysteries do this in serialized shows and it works, then they win. And so this twist for me, when it turns out she named herself Chimera, like I was floored by this because, in my head in the first season, I'm thinking of Chimera like chaos and get smart. Like it's just like this thing over here.
Shadowy organization. Yeah.
And so now it's like, is she a good guy? Is she on the run because she was a bad guy and then decided she couldn't do it anymore?
Did it get away from her?
That's right. And I'm sure none of that's true, but the fact that this opens up those possibilities and gives us more to chew on in the process. And then also, lastly, I'm really raving over here. I know it, but I'll keep going. There's this perfect balance with our two leads where they're both right. Like he is right. The police officer is right to investigate her and to want to know who she really is. He has a daughter in town. She's in town. She's around his daughter. He's right to even when she says to please stop investigating me, he's right to keep investigating her. She is also right to not tell him. And so you have a really fun power dynamic where he is finding out this information and it's going to cause trust issues with them. And instead of a weird misunderstanding, these two characters have great chemistry. They both are right, in my opinion, and we're going to have issues down the road that they have to solve. So really, this is working like gangbusters for me, especially compared to some of the other mysteries we've seen this year.
Almost all.
Which I think the sequels of the movie, the mysteries we wanted, came back and kind of were duds. This, I thought, was better than season one. I can't wait for the next two. I was a big, big fan of this. Thumbs up for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What I'm hearing is
Dan liked the TV series.
Dan like the TV series. Dan like the TV series.
Whatever this is.
like the mystery wheel.
Like episode 1 and 2 of season 2 of a mystery show.
They don't work on the song for this.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post.
We're workshopping it.
We'll fix it in post. Yeah, so I don't know what I understood the basics of what you said at the end, which is that she is Chimera. For some reason, I thought she said I made this game.
No. She had to choose a username.
Okay.
For this game.
Okay.
But she is in this hacking club and she goes, I chose a username that was a combination of Greek mythology and all these things. She says the name Big Stunner.
Yes.
Like that's the big.
I knew that she created the name of Chimera. I was just
But in the first
clear.
season, Chimera's who's contacting
100%.
her. And so
yes.
that's her username.
Yes.
She says it's a username. Go ahead, Alonso.
No, I'd say the game that she's creating is a harder version of computer chess because she can beat the regular one too easily.
That's right. Yes. And her username is Chimera.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Yeah.
I loved it anyway. Maybe it's not a deal. Probably not. Who knows?
Who knows? Fool me once. It's time for all the feels. We're talking about what they gave us feels. Anything, Alonso?
Yeah, actually, one of my feels was the chess background for her because, like one of the part of the shtick of this show is that like Sam is the cop and everyone knows he's the cop, but she's the nice lady that runs the Christmas store.
That's right.
So she can join the choir if she needs to join the choir. She can do whatever. And so the notion of her becoming the chess coach here, I like the fact that they set up the fact that it's not just because she has nothing better to do. No. She actually has chess sort of bona fides, and so that was, a nice bit of writing for this.
Like the flashbacks were really worked,
good. Yeah.
Which, for a long time, Hallmark wouldn't dare flashback. No. And this is how you flashback right here.
Yeah.
This was really great use of the flashback.
This is how you flashback.
This is how you flashback.
The Ben Ayers of it all, I was impressed because the second he appeared on screen, I thought, well, okay, you're either the killer or the victim, and he was neither.
He was neither.
So like because who was it? It was Steve Lund.
That's right.
Who was a victim in season 1. So I thought, okay, we can actually rotate in folks, have them do a thing. It's like when the fish pops up in Chicken Sisters.
Right.
fish or chicken. You get to like they aren't just going to be the obvious thing that you would expect.
I've said this for literal years. My favorite Ben Ayers is character actor Ben Ayers. I'm not mad at Ben Ayers in Elite, but there's something like in those Cherry Lane movies, which I didn't love. He gets to be in 30 minutes of one and he's amazing. Like there's something where he gets to really like sink his teeth into something where he can play with voice and character that I just think he really relishes and does a great job with. So I'm with you on that.
Sorry, you're so handsome, sir, but you're actually a really
That's right. You're a good actor. You're a good character actor. Yes.
Yeah. He's great. He's great. I'm sure we talked about her last season. But the actor that plays Violet, I think, is really great and does a really great job of playing a believable teenage girl, which quite possibly has never happened in the history of Hallmark. Like I buy her 100% as teenager. I buy the way that she reacts to the things that are happening. I 100% believe her. And I thought that this budding relationship between her and Kyle was interesting, even though it's not a big part of the show. Like when Kyle gets arrested after asking her out to the prom and they're hugging like
by her dad. That's a therapy moment.
Yes. Yeah. Like you feel that.
Yeah.
You feel that. And I think part of the reason why you feel it is because both her and Kyle were pretty believable teenagers. And so shout out to Hallmark. You finally did it. You cracked it. You cracked teenagers. You cracked teenager.
My feels was 100% this woman that had a job in high school and just never gave it up. I thought that was hysterical. Yeah. Like she's like on the dance planning committee, and in her brain, the reason she still does it is because no one else has taken the mantle. When it's clearly, if you're on the other side of that, it's like, hey, is Barbara going to do that again this year? All right, well, let's not say anything. Well, it's just
she does a really good job.
She's going to really pitch a fit, and we have to pay her.
Yeah,
I mean, she's going to do a better job than the 16-year-old.
Yeah. So like we'll let them volunteer, maybe do an internship. Yeah. But if she's going to, is Barbara back again this month?
Back again?
Like 100% like, and she played it so perfect. Like she thinks it's such a privilege, and you're like, whatever it takes, lady. Great. Awesome. Good for you.
And she's great, but I do find myself just being like, I wish that was Melissa Peterman. Like I just, I do about most people, to be honest with you. I just wish you were Melissa Peterman, but that role has Melissa Peterman's name written all over it. But she's doing a great job.
She's got other things going on.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wait. We'll what the Hallmark. Here on Deck the Hallmark. Yes.
Yep.
It's true.
It's true. We're back. We did it.
We're talking about the Mistletoe Murders. We're talking about season 2, the first 2 episodes, the first movie. I don't care. I don't care.
If this isn't a movie, what is? If this isn't a movie, what is? I don't understand what we're doing. Like it's so clearly a movie.
Find the episode break in my synopsis. I dare you.
Yeah, dare you. Bran watched this separate, and I said there's a guest star in it, and he texted me and he goes, hey, that guest star hasn't popped up yet.
I'm over 20 minutes in.
And I said, oh, they're coming soon. It's either late first step, early second. I don't know. It's halfway through the movie. That's what I said. Yeah. So it's a movie.
Ben Ayers does not show up until after 20 minutes, which was shocking.
Yeah.
Okay. Alonso, what you waiting on? What you waiting?
Well, season 1, she's new in town. She's just opened the Christmas store. She's getting to know the people around her, and that's fine. She's been here for a year.
That's
and
right.
what is a one-horse town? Like it is pretty small.
Yep.
I can't imagine there's going to be all these people that you don't know. But she somehow, this episode, manages to stumble upon like 3 different smoke shows that she'd never met before.
That's right. Yeah.
I was reminded of when we did Adult Swim Yule Log 2, and the woman winds up in the town of Clumsy Hunks.
Yeah.
There's like, she's never met the chess coach. She's never met the vice principal. She's never met Ben Ayers as the janitor. Come on,
Tim
lady.
Henley as the chess. All of them were like,
How many people are there in this that you are not encountering?
The parade of former Finding Mr. Christmas, contestants. It was crazy.
Also, Dan, you'll use the term seasonal in talking about the teenage girls' employment. Is the store open all year? Can a town this size support an all-year Christmas store?
There's always money in the Christmas tree store.
Apparently.
Unless the name of your town is Christmas, there is no way. There is no way that store's year round just selling Christmas stuff.
That I would love to know, what does she do all summer? And then, as somebody who owns a Christmas tree, emporium and Christmas shop, I think she would be the first to tell you that, okay, who remembers in, 6th grade science class what a series circuit is?
I have no idea.
A series circuit is when you have a string of lights, but if one of the lights burns out, the whole thing stops working. No one does that anymore.
Nope.
Like you cannot walk into a store and buy lights like that because they're too annoying. So they do the other kind of circuit, which I don't remember what it's called. You write in science teachers.
Yeah.
But the one bulb burns out, that bulb burns out, and you replace it. That's it. So to do the old, oh no, I have to find out which one is burned out yet. Like, unless the show is set in 1965, that's just not a thing that happens anymore.
Not how it goes.
Not how it goes.
That one light will just go out. I know this.
Yes.
I've lit a Christmas
It's
tree.
great. It's nice.
Yeah.
Anything else, Alonso?
Those were my biggies.
I will say there is not enough made in this town of the body found under the high school.
Yeah. Not even close. Not even close.
It's a big deal, guys.
It's
It's,
a
a big
huge
deal
deal.
when a body is found under the high school.
TV news cannot be bothered to show up.
And I have to be honest with you, I don't think any sheriff in the world would let their daughter go to the high school dance where just days before, once again,
school is shut down.
body was found under the school.
And the killer is at large.
But the killer's at
and not
large.
a body, a fresh body. So not like they found a body that was murdered 100 years ago.
No.
This is, I laughed so loud. You were recording in here. I can't believe you didn't hear me. When the dog comes up to a very conveniently body-sized fresh patch of concrete.
Yeah.
It was like so obvious that someone had done something there. And you uncover the chess coach.
Yeah.
You're shutting it down for a bit. You're not like, well, we got to go back to school tomorrow,
If
Yeah.
that dance is still happening,
It's crazy.
there's no way sheriff's daughter's going.
National
There's no way.
news.
There's no way sheriff's daughter's
Kids
going.
are just trampling on the dead body all day. And then they just are like, well, it's no big deal.
It's in the basement, so it
Things
doesn't
happen.
matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Also, they graze over this pretty quick. Janitor Ben Ayers can hear the vice principal's office. The conversations, all conversations that the vice principal are having, janitor can hear it through the vents.
Through the vents.
And I don't know. That's interesting.
Ever seen a little show called Downton Abbey? Because I'll tell you, the employees can always hear
can
what's
always
going
hear.
on.
I want, like, what else? He's got to get some good information there, right? Like, this can't be, because he knew. She's like, where's that coming from? He's like, vice principal's office. It's like, I've been listening for a while.
VP.
I've actually been listening for a long time. They don't do anything else with that. It was just a fun fact that he knows it, but he never uses that power for evil.
he would never.
So good for
He would
him. Dano?
I would love to live in a world where the chess club gets this much notoriety. So you need to hear me when I say I'm about to complain about it, but like that would be awesome. And maybe your hometown has a high school where everyone rallies around the chess team. I've just personally never heard of it.
What's so funny is I legit thought it was the football team until they tell you that it's the chess team. They have
we're talking
appearance of football
We're talking
team.
chess team politics. We're talking scholarships. We're talking.
There's a chess team coach with an I, Tanya background.
Yes, there's a letter jacket,
Letterman jacket.
Like and I appreciate them shining a spotlight on chess. But gang, like chess is not a sport. Like it isn't a sport.
Whoa.
No way.
Here we go. Here he
goes.
goes.
Whoa. Chess takes more mental acuity and ability than most athletes are capable of. I feel like it takes a lot of work. It's incredibly difficult. But that's a board game, right? Chess, checkers, these are board games. Yes?
You should take that up with the International Olympic Committee.
Is chess in the Olympics?
Isn't it?
No.
It's not. It's not
Okay,
actually.
thank you.
They've done it as an exhibition, but not as.
I would have
actual-
fallen out of my chair if chess was in the Olympics.
I think there's a push for
No,
it.
but my point is that I love chess. I haven't played in a long time. I love that is her background. I think Alonso's feels are just well-founded, and let's give this leading character a reason to be here. But they are treating chess Like people are watching chess, and I just in high school, it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
And so like to have lines like he took our team from the bottom 5 to the top of the ranking single-handedly. Okay, what does that mean? How does scoring work?
Queen's Gambit was a big hit on Netflix.
Queen's Gambit's
It's really,
great. Really great.
changed
Yeah,
everything.
and she wasn't she wasn't in her high school with her letter jacket on. She was in
I'm sure
thing all
I know
around.
there are high school chess clubs, and I know they do compete against other schools.
Yes.
So this, you know,
Look,
it's-
chess club's a thing, and if
I'm
you're in
sure
chess
it's
club, you're probably
possible.
going to have a much better career than me, who is playing high school sports. I'm not here to denigrate chess. I'm here to say what they treated as in this show, I've never seen before.
What are
And
your
you would
thoughts
agree
on-
with that.
What are your thoughts on NASCAR?
You know my thoughts on this. We're not doing this.
The sport?
It's not a sport. It's not.
But what
a
about high school NASCAR?
high school NASCAR is a crime. At one point, I can't believe neither of you pointed this out. She's talking to some dude, and I don't remember his name, but she says like "Merry Christmas" or "It's time to put your decorations up," and he says, "We're barely into December, and we're starting that already."
Famous Ray.
Famous
Famous
Ray.
Ray.
Famous Ray in the hallway.
Says we're barely into December, and we're starting that already. Brain, you want to take it from here?
Famous Ray, I love you. I
That's-
love you.
like,
I
that's
love
too
every
late
time
for me.
I love every time Famous Ray's on screen. He's wrong about this one.
I can't imagine someone
Get
being
with the
like,
times, Famous Ray.
It's December 5th. We shouldn't start on Christmas for at least another week or two. What?
He's kicking it old school. It's the but anti-mame. It's only 1 week
Of
past
course.
Thanksgiving Day now. You know, like that. It used to be a thing where people used to decorate their trees on Christmas Eve. All
That's
right.
what
I
it
mean,
is.
it's insane.
Leave it to
That's-
Famous Ray. Leave it to
that's
Famous
Famous Ray
Ray
for you.
You know what I mean? He's just doing his own
That
thing.
Famous Ray's jacket, though.
Yeah. You 100. Yo, come on. You 100% can't talk about a kid's grades with a stranger. I just need, that's just maybe a PSA. If you're the vice principal, you cannot bring the woman that owns the local Christmas decoration shop in and go, well, the grades were bad. He has to get above a 75. Here's where his grades are now. You can't do that. There's a lot that happens there that is just classically not okay to do.
That's a HIPAA violation. I think.
Yeah, it's something. It's one of them. It's one of them. The son of the vice principal who ends up accidentally doing this thing, he says in his reasoning, I'm the son of a vice principal. Nobody really wants me around.
That's
Buddy,
so
why
true.
not?
It's so true.
Has anybody ever, like, what?
Hey, you're a PK, Daniel. You understand?
Yeah,
these
but I
things.
don't. Nobody did that to me, at least to my knowledge.
I think that's
hey, if you excluded me when I was a kid, please let me know because of my parents. Please, that wouldn't bother me.
I think maybe it's possibly true. The principal's kid, maybe like the head honcho.
Maybe.
Like, maybe?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
And last but not
The
least,
vice principal, I think, is traditionally the disciplinarian, and the
Okay.
principal is there to glad hand.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I also need to let you know, Mistletoe Murders, I love all that you're doing. I've raved about it, but if Famous Ray can crack or knows someone that can crack the code to lead to Chimera, it's not good code. I don't know a lot about Famous Ray, but I've seen the jacket and the haircut, and I.
Do you remember Famous Ray was in last season?
Yes,
Famous
I
Ray
do.
was the person that she would go to for all
Correct.
But Famous Ray doesn't have the info.
But no
Famous
one
Ray
He
knows
knows
everything.
people
knows a
who-
guy.
Famous
I
Ray knows
still
people.
found it to be shocking
He
that
owns a
Famous
furniture
Ray
shop.
knew
He's got a guy.
someone that could crack this. Could crack.
Oh, that
this.
furniture store is a front, and I think we all know.
Yeah, we all know it.
100%.
Yeah, no
That's
question.
Famous Ray for
That's
you.
all I got.
It's time for What the Hallmark is, where we wonder what could have been. Maybe have a good clarity on the questions we still had that we might get answers to later in the season. Who can say? But what do you got, Alonso?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping we were getting mistletoe of the week or something. Yeah, no, I think clearly.
Missile or toe.
I'm curious. Like, are we ever going to see Kyle again, or has he served his function?
No, Kyle's
plot-wise?
sticking around. Kyle and Violet are in game.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we'll see. I know you're shipping, but which is great. Yeah, I want to find out. Like, I would love to see how business picks up as we actually get closer to Christmas. Now that we're at the beginning of December,
Yeah, it's the beginning of
obviously, as
December.
the season
That's
proceeds,
why we're here.
yes, we're going to get closer to the action. So, like, let's maybe see some. She's got to make enough to keep that thing open the other 11 months of the year, obviously.
I've given this a little bit of thought. I'm not positive, but I feel like this might be the most gruesome death we've seen on Hallmark Channel. What?
Oh,
hap-
the guy backing
what
into
happens
the
here?
coat
He
rack?
falls
Yeah.
in, and it goes through his skull. Now,
right.
obviously, we're from the front angle, so we don't get to see the full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a sound that happens with it. Now, like, I feel like we've seen people like have a gunshot wound or whatever that live. We saw someone die.
It's as close to getting out of TVG as you can
Yeah.
get with a murder.
I think this might be the first the first real, like, we actually get to see the way that somebody died. Like,
Yeah,
I feel
rather
like
just
normally they
encounter
tell
the
you,
corpse.
and then you
Yeah.
see the dead body. This is we watch it happen.
You're
Yeah.
the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
You might be right.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dan?
Mine's similar to Alonso's, but it's like, is she going to keep coaching the chess club?
I
Chess
hope
team?
so.
True. Yeah.
Because
I
I
hope
hope she is, because I think it's something she loves, and I think it's really
Yeah.
cool for her backstory. But if she is, she already doesn't have help. It's already December. The store is empty. She's
Well-
gonna need help. She can't be two places at once.
Didn't Sam agree to let Violet work there again
Is she gonna?
over the course of this
But
movie?
if she's coaching the chess team, is one person enough? That's what I'm saying. Is like, she needs, if it's gonna get busy enough to support it for a year, she
Right.
needs she needs more than one person there if she's gonna be gone.
I think in the universe of this show, two people is,
And
they
chess
got
club,
it.
chess team practices at 6 a.m. That's the other thing. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, yeah, you get up, you drink the raw eggs.
That's right.
You know,
yeah,
you run the 5 miles,
Bill
and then
Conti
you
starts playing.
you
Yeah,
do the
that's right.
chess.
You
Exactly.
get it. You get
That's
it. Yeah.
That's all there's to it. We did, everybody.
We
Congratulations
certainly
to us. We've got 2 more of these. We've got 4 episodes, but we've got 2 more of they happen back. That I don't know what to tell you. And then that's gonna be it for the season. It's just as quick as it's here, it's gone. You hate to say
As
it.
quick as it's here, it's gone. Just like that.
But also,
can't wait for the next 2.
But also, it's officially Netflix Christmas season. You're just getting ready to see a lot of Alonso. It's going to be
That's
it's good
right.
for all of
Heck
us.
yeah.
Until next time, maybe the first to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmarks of Bramble Jam podcast, produced by Brandon Gray and that Greenville, South Carolina. To get these episodes ad-free and find the best corner of the internet, go to BrambleJamPlus.com. Leave us a rating on Apple Podcast or Spotify. And for more information on the show, including videos and info on the host, go to deckthehallmark.com or to our socials @DeckTheHallmark.
Bye, 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 bye. God bless.